Is your bank account looking a little sad? Do you feel like you are working harder than ever but getting nowhere financially? Well, what if I told you it is not your fault? What if I told you there are powerful, invisible forces, a kind of dark psychology, specifically designed to keep you exactly where you are, broke and begging for more? Yes, you heard that correctly. The entire system, from the ads you see to the way your grocery store is laid out, is a masterclass in psychological manipulation, and you are the star pupil. But today, class is in session, and I am going to teach you how to drop out. Let's start with the most obvious culprit, the illusion of scarcity. Ever noticed how every single sale is a limited time offer? Only 3 left in stock. Flash sale ending in 1 hour. This is not a coincidence. It is a carefully crafted psychological trap called scarcity marketing. It triggers your FOMO, your fear of missing out. Your brain panics and thinks, I must have this now before it is gone forever, even if you did not want it 5 minutes ago. Suddenly, that neon green toaster you would never use feels like a life or death purchase. Pro tip: the next time you feel that urge, take a deep breath and ask yourself, will my life truly be worse tomorrow if I do not buy this? 99% of the time, the answer is no. The sale will come back. There is always another toaster. Now for a sneakier one, decision fatigue. Think about your average trip to the supermarket. You are bombarded with thousands of choices. White bread, whole wheat, multigrain, sourdough, gluten-free, keto-friendly. By the time you get to the checkout aisle, your brain is exhausted from making tiny, insignificant decisions. And what is waiting for you there? A beautifully arranged display of candy, magazines, and overpriced gadgets. Your willpower is at an all-time low. This is not by accident. They know that a tired brain makes impulsive, poor decisions. That is when you grab that chocolate bar you do not need. The antidote: go in with a strict list and stick to it like glue. Do not even look at the other options. Wear horse blinders if you have to. Your wallet will thank you. Let's talk about social proof, or as I like to call it, the lemming effect. We are social creatures. We look to others to determine what is cool, what is valuable, and what we should be doing. This is why influencers are paid thousands to hold up a bottle of flavored water. When you see someone you admire, or even just a lot of people, buying something, a little voice in your head says, maybe I need that too, to fit in or be like them. This is how you end up with a closet full of fast fashion clothes you wore once. You did not buy the clothes, you bought the feeling of belonging that you thought came with them. Want a real actionable tip? Unfollow every single account that makes you feel like you need to buy something to be happy. Curate your social media feed to show you hobbies, nature, and actual friends, not just walking advertisements. Here is a big one that operates on a deeper level: anchoring. The first piece of information we receive about something heavily influences our perception of its value. Car dealerships are masters of this. They will show you a fully loaded, top-of-the-line model for a ridiculously high price. That is the anchor. Then they show you the more reasonable model. Compared to the first price, it suddenly looks like an amazing deal, even if it is still overpriced. You feel like you are getting a bargain, but you have just been played. This happens everywhere, from restaurant menus that list a ridiculously expensive steak at the top to make everything else seem cheap, to clothing stores placing a $500 handbag at the entrance. Always do your own research on what something is actually worth before you look at the price tag. Ignore the anchor they throw at you. And how about the sunk cost fallacy? This is the dark magic that keeps you in a job you hate, finishing a movie you despise, or pouring more money into a failing project. You have already invested time, money, or effort, so you feel like you cannot quit now, or it will all have been for nothing. Businesses love this. It is why gyms have you sign up for a year. It is why subscription services make it so difficult to cancel. You think, well, I have already paid for 3 months, I might as well keep going. Stop. Your past investment is gone. It is a sunk cost. The only thing that matters is the future. Is continuing to invest your time or money the best decision for you? Right now? If the answer is no, cut your losses and run. Do not let past you make decisions for future you. Let's discuss something called the Diderot effect. Ever experienced this? You buy one new beautiful thing, say, a fancy new rug. Suddenly your old couch looks shabby. So you buy a new couch. But now the coffee table does not match. Before you know it, you have redecorated your entire living room, all stemming from that one initial purchase. This spiraling consumption keeps you on a treadmill of spending. Marketers know this. They design products to be part of an ecosystem. Your phone, your watch, your headphones, they are all designed to work best together, encouraging you to buy the whole set. To fight this, practice gratitude for what you already have. Before you upgrade, ask yourself if the item you own still serves its purpose. If it does, you do not need a new one, no matter how shiny it is. Finally, the ultimate psychological trick: linking debt with freedom. This sounds completely backwards, does it not? But think about it. Buy now, pay later. Enjoy your dream vacation today with 0% financing. They frame debt not as a burden, but as a key that unlocks the life you want right now. It is instant gratification disguised as smart financial planning. The dark psychology here is that it disconnects the pleasure of purchasing from the pain of paying. By the time the bill comes, the joy of that new television or tropical trip has faded, but the stress of the monthly payment is very, very real. The only way to win this game is to refuse to play. Save up for what you want. The feeling of buying something with money you actually have is 1,000 times better than the fleeting high of credit. It is real freedom. So, are you doomed to be a puppet in this grand psychological play? Absolutely not. The first and most important step is awareness. Now that you can see the strings, you can begin to cut them. Question everything. Why is this on sale? Why is this product placed here? Why do I suddenly feel the urge to buy this? By pausing and asking why, you are taking back control from your impulsive, emotional brain and giving it to your rational, thinking brain. You are breaking the spell. This is not about being cheap. It is about being intentional. It is about deciding for yourself what brings value to your life, instead of letting a marketing executive in a boardroom decide for you. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today. If you found this helpful and want to learn more ways to master your money and your mind, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I have a lot more secrets to share. Let me know in the comments which of these psychological tricks you have fallen for the most. You are not alone. See you in the next video.